Okay, good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome us to today's product training and product knowledge training and application training. I hope we are all excited to be here this evening. So my name is Michael Dibor. Just a quick introduction of myself so that everyone can know who I am. So my name is Michael Dibor. I am a public health physician, primarily trained as a medical doctor, specialized in public health as a public health physician. I'm also a lifestyle medical practitioner. I'm a member of the Society of Lifestyle Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. This is a society, is a part of a society that certifies medical practitioners or practitioners for lifestyle. So in lifestyle medicine, what we primarily do is to use lifestyle to treat chronic non-communicable diseases, chronic non-infectious diseases like hypertension, diabetes, cancers, rheumatoid arthritis, so many other conditions using lifestyle. Because studies have shown and science have shown that these diseases are actually diseases of lifestyle. So we got this disease as a result of the lifestyle from the lifestyle that we individually live. Okay, so I have well over 2.5 decades of work experience practicing as a doctor, and so it's good to see you all here and to share. So today I will be looking at specifically products that focus on male vitality. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at products that support male vitality, and we're going to be looking at 4 products. Okay, 4 products, and these products are: 1, Vitalized for men, multi-marker, Pollen, and Nature Men. So I will be delving a little bit deeper into the ingredients and the contents of what these supplements contains. Of course, let's also know first and foremost, I said the focus is on what? Is on male vitality. Okay, is on male vitality. So what do I mean by male vitality? Is primarily any supplement, nutrient that supports the male health. Okay, the male. Okay, so of course, when we talk about the reproductive health of man, we talk about his libido. We'll talk about his mood, okay, and his general behavior. So, and one of the things that clearly differentiates us as men, testosterone, okay? Okay, in terms of physical strength, testosterone is what makes us stronger. Testosterone is what helps us to build our muscles, okay? It what makes us to have that aggression as men. So testosterone is vital, okay? So we're gonna be talking about how these products, how these supplements helps to strengthen, the male reproductive health system, strengthen, gives us the strength that we need to be better in terms of how we perform. And the whole essence of my session would be to also help us to understand how we can present it to people, okay? To our customers, to our clients, to those that we are looking forward to, selling the products to, and helping them to see clearly, focusing on the benefits. What are the critical benefits that these products really have for each and every one of us? Okay, so let's start. I will start with Vitalized for men. All right. So Vitalized for men is one of the essential products that is very, very important for all of us. Okay. So I'm going to look at the detailed ingredients in the Vitalized for men. Now, it is a supplement that support the general male reproductive system. So when we talk about the male reproductive system, you talk about, of course, the one that we see physically outside, the external genitalia. What do we see? We see the penis, right? We also see the scrotum, okay, that is carrying the testicles, okay? All right, so those are the external male reproductive system. There's also the part that is called the internal male reproductive system. So inside the internal is an organ called the prostate. So the prostate is a walnut-shaped organ, and it plays a very significant role. We also have another organ called the seminal vesicles. Seminal vesicles are on top of the testicles. So our testicles is also very important, of course, internal. We're not saying physical, we are saying the scrotum, right? Okay, of course, we also have our urinary system. Part of our urinary system that is also part of our reproductive system is the male urethra. Okay, that is the tube that through which we pass urine. All right, that same tube, men also use it to ejaculate the seminal fluid, right? So it's also part of the male sexual reproductive system. All right, so Vitalized for Men is designed, balanced exclusively to support all these structures that I have enumerated, that I've listed, all these structures that I've listed. Okay, so it's a balance. It gives you it supports the natural prostate support. Now, let me say this. Okay, prostate cancer is one of the commonest cancers in men generally. Okay, prostate cancer is one of the commonest cancers in men. Okay, there are other cancers that are also as common as prostate cancer, but prostate cancer is one of them. But note this significantly. Okay, 6 out of every 10 men that have prostate cancer, okay, 6 out of 10 men will have prostate cancer in their life. 6 out of 10 men will have prostate cancer. Okay, now remember when I was introducing myself, I said that I'm a lifestyle part that can be traced to genetics, all right? But most cancers are as a result of the way we live our life. So when we talk about lifestyle, our lifestyle includes what we are eating, how active we are, how well we sleep, how well we interact with people, how well we manage stress, everything all within our control, okay? Everything within our control. So just to give us an information that first, 6 out of 10 men in their life will have prostate cancer, will be diagnosed to have prostate cancer. So you can see that is 60%, all right? Now, 6 out of every 10 men diagnosed to have prostate cancer are Black men. So prostate cancer is more frequent in Black men, okay? So prostate cancer. Now, generally, okay, we also say that when it comes to fertility issues and fertility challenges, okay, men have 45% of infertility are coming from the man, okay? Another 45% is coming from the women. So most times we think that women are more responsible. No, okay? So the factors that causes infertility is the same percentage for men, same percentage for women. All right? So Vitalized for Men is essential for all men. Because why? It's essential for most times we talk about, primarily we focus on the prostate health, but Vitalized for Men promotes natural prostate support. It promotes healthy testicular function. Now, our testicles is what produces the hormone testosterone. It is our testicles that produces the hormone testosterone. Older as men, the testicles tend to produce, and I said what? Testosterone is what helps us in terms of even building our energy, building our muscle mass, being the men that we are, showing the aggression that we have. Another important thing that urinary health, okay? So the urinary health, that is from our bladder up to the urethra, okay? So the bladder is where the urine collects from the kidneys, okay? So the Vitalized for men, the reproductive health of men, okay? All right. So first, like I said, it supports everything from what? From prostate health, all right? So generally, one of the things that happens to us, okay, like I said, support prostate health, testicular function, and our urinary health. Now, one of the things that happens to us as we get older for men, particularly as men crosses the age from 45, 50, some men is 45, some men is from 50 and above. One thing that particularly happens is that the prostate tends to begin to grow bigger in size. Okay? The prostate begins to grow bigger in size. Now, what is the function of the prostate? The prostate produces the seminal fluid. Okay? So the prostate in the ejaculate of a man, okay, it comes, that fluid you see, 90% of the content is produced by the prostate. Okay? It's produced by the prostate. All right? Our testicles produce the sperm cells, the spermatozoa. Okay, so that is the reproductive cells. Okay, that is what fertilizes the woman's egg to form a baby. All right, so the testicles, all right, apart from producing what I said, the hormone called testosterone produces the spermatozoa, the sperm cells. Okay, so now the seminal vesicles also produce seminal fluids. All right, now the prostate and the seminal vesicle, mainly the prostate, produce the food that the sperm cells feed on as they travel on their way to go and fertilize the egg. Okay, so without the function of the prostate producing those seminal fluid, it's not possible for the sperm cells to get to where it is supposed to go and fertilize the egg. So they create the fluid that carries it. All right. So now all this has to do with the function of our testosterone. Now there are other hormones that are also found in the brain that is important to stimulate the testicles to produce the testosterone. All right. Now, like I said earlier, as we get older, okay, naturally, as we get older, we produce less of this. And there are several reasons adduced why this happens. Now, one of the reasons is because as we get older, our ability to, because of age of our intestinal walls, all right? Okay, so and that is why some of the things I'll be talking about today to help us to see the importance of the health of supplementing our diet and really paying our attention to our lifestyle. For the Vitalized for Men has been formulated to support the prostate health so that the prostate can function optimally. Now, when the prostate is aging and is not functioning optimally, what is the first size? As it grows bigger in size, is in a bid to try to perform its function to produce, as much more seminal fluid as possible. Okay, because as it grows bigger in size, it begins to you are taking the Vitalized for Men, I'm going to come to that. Like I said, I'm going to come to that. Our Vitalized for Men, that the testicular function also requires so that we produce the adequate enough testosterone to still be able to perform sexually, okay? To be able to still ensure that the health of the sperm cells that we are producing is strong. Some men, like I said, 45% of male infertility is men are responsible for it. There's a lot of reasons. Some men produce sperm cells that are dead, okay? Some men produce sperm cells that are deformed, okay? All right? So they cannot perform. Some produce sperm cells that are very weak, so they can't even get there. But what Vitalized for Men helps the testicle is to support that testicular function so that it's able to perform its function optimally and be able to produce the right quantity of sperm cells. It also improves our urinary health, okay? Now, one of the things that happens to us as we get older is as the prostate grows bigger, it begins to constrict the urethra. The urethra passes through the prostate. Like I said, the prostate is actually at the base of our bladder, okay? Where the urethra starts, that is where the prostate is at the base of the bladder. So as it grows bigger, trying to perform its function, it constricts the urethra, all right? Now, if you constrict the urethra, one of the things that happens is that the person finds it difficult to pass urine. And if you notice, for men, as we get older, as we cross 50, 60, you notice that the projection of our urine is not as strong as it used to be when we were in our 20s. These are telltale signs to us from the function of the enlargement of our prostate. But if we want to minimize this and prevent it, Vitalized for Men is very, very important. So what is the things that are inside the Vitalized for Men? Okay. What are the key things that are inside the Vitalized for Men that helps the body to do this? All right. So it contains essential vitamins. Okay. Now, one of the things that Vitalized for Men does is that there are ingredients that have been selected to support our prostate, support our testicles, support our urinary health, all right, in a natural way. To support in a natural way. It's not in a way that is trying to overstimulate it. No, it is making readily available the nutrients that these organs, these tissues need to function optimally. And what are the things that it needs? It contains vitamin C, contains vitamin D, and vitamin E. Now, vitamin C, vitamin E are key essential as very strong, powerful antioxidants. Now, remember that what Forever has done in this product is to blend these vitamins in key essential. One of the things that we need to appreciate that vitamin D is one of the key vitamins required for survival of life. So that's why it's important for the survival of the sperm cells. Okay? Now, there are other smaller nutrients, minerals, okay, that are also important. Lycopene, okay, selenium. What selenium and zinc does is that it helps to strengthen your immune system. Now, one of the things that you need to appreciate is that the body usually functions as a whole, okay? Body function wholly as a whole. Now, because it functions as a whole, the stronger your immune system, the better, the faster and easier it is to fight off dead cells, abnormal cells, and keep every cell functioning and ticking. Okay? Keep every cell functioning and ticking. So that is why Forever has blended this, all right, to help maintain the excellent health that the prostate requires. So your vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E. You may also ask, why don't I take the vitamin C? Why don't I take the vitamin D? Yes, you can. But you see, in the combination that it is for Vitalized, it actually targets our male reproductive health, and it's very, very important. So what does the lycopene, and there are other ingredients that are inside Vitalized, which are the lycopene oil, the phygium, and the pumpkin seeds. This helps to maintain healthy urinary flow. How does it do that? These are very important in helping to maintain the inner lining of the urethra, okay? So the endothelium, we'll call it the endothelium, the inner lining, ticking so that it is functioning, relaxing when it's supposed to also relax. So Vitalized for men is essential, not only for older men, but even for the younger men, because if they are looking to really strengthen their reproductive health, so to strengthen the quality of sperm helping. So I will encourage for it, selling to people, let them see how, you can take screenshots of what I've presented, how Vitalized for Men help them to strengthen their, their vitality as a man, all right? They are help them to be strengthen their reproductive system and also help prevent reduce the chances that they can easily develop prostate cancer as they get older. All right. So the next product that I spoke about is what? Is one of my favorite products. All these products are my favorite. If a man listening to me, please make sure that you are taking your Vitalized for Men. Okay. All the products I'm going to be sharing here, make sure that you're actually taking them. All right. So the next product I want to look at, next supplement I want to look at is our Forever Multi-Marker. Okay, our Forever Multi-Marker. Of course, our Forever Multi-Marker is what gives, one of the things a man that makes you us a man is the fact that we're able to be sexually active and satisfy our women. All right, we're satisfying our partners, right, and make sure that they're strong. So your Vitalized is a key essential, right, in being able to do that. Now, the next key essential that you need for your vitality is the Forever Multi-Marker, which combines the Peruvian marker with, factor Q10, L-arginine, and other powerful herbs. All right. So essentially, marker in itself gives strength. Now, what does marker do? Now, inside each cell, okay, is a factory. Inside each cell, there's a factory that produces where energy is produced. Okay, inside all the cells of the body, every cell, and of course, we are made up of zillions, uncountable number of cells. Your skin, every part of it is made up of cells. So inside each cell, okay, contains something inside your DNA, inside the nucleus of the cell, and that thing is called the mitochondria. Okay, the mitochondria. That is where energy is produced. Okay, that is as tiny as our cells is, it has a very powerful factory where energy is generated and produced. Every energy that you have, if they remove the mitochondria from all your cells, you are gone. You can't have any energy. You cannot produce any energy. The marker, which is a nutrient, supports energy production. Okay, so that's why it gives that extra strength when you take marker. All right, when you take marker, it gives that extra. And I want to bringing out the key ingredient, the detailed ingredient, so that you see how Forever has blended, complemented it. One of the beauty of Forever is that they complement supplements in a way that there's a synergy. So when you use this and this inside one, there's a synergistic effect. Okay, so boosting, when we use the word synergy, it means that one nutrient, okay, helps the other nutrient to be better, while that nutrient also helps this other one to be better, to perform better. So there's a synergistic effect. Okay, when two people are working together, they do what? Two or more people are working together, they are more likely to do what? To work better, all right, and achieve faster. That is what these nutrients are doing. So our multi-marker, actually, multi-marker is not only designed for men, women can also take it, because this thing I'm talking about also affects women. All right. Now, it contains Q10. Now, what does Q10? Okay, Q10 is one of the key ingredients that is in our cardio health. All right. So, and how does it work? It strengthens further the functionality of the mitochondria. Okay, it strengthens further the functionality. Okay, why? Because what Q10 actually does is that it facilitates the transport of energy to the muscle cells. Okay, the muscle cells. That's what it does. Of course, particularly in our heart muscles. You know, our heart is a muscle. If you don't know that your heart is a muscle today, the heart is actually a muscle. So the Q10 facilitates, all right, to ensure that nutrients, support gets into the muscle health, and that is what generates this power. Remember, synergistically now working. Once it supports the entry of nutrients into the muscle cells, the marker ensures that the mitochondria is functioning exceptionally very well. Now, what does one of the products I so like, okay, all right, is our L-arginine, all right? So, of course, do you know where we'll find our L-arginine? Yeah, I know you know. It is the main ingredient in our Aggi floss. So L-arginine is an amino acid, okay? Q10 is one of the minerals. L-arginine is an amino acid. And what does it do? L-arginine gets converted to nitric oxide. Okay, and what does nitric oxide do? Okay, so the muscles along the blood vessels are smooth muscles. It relaxes, and once it's relaxed, more blood flow. So when we take multi-marker, we have more blood flowing into our penis. It strengthens the turgidity, the rigidity, the strength, how strong our erection can be. Okay, and remember the function of the marker. The stronger the function, the marker is our erection, the faster our mitochondria is working. So you see the importance, all right? And it's also the same thing for women, all right? In women, what it does is that it increases blood flow into the vulva, into around, the perineum, the vulva, the labia, those folds are called the labia, and increase as much as more blood flows into that area, they are more likely to get their arousal, all right? The more arousal you get. So to strengthen our arousal, to strengthen that desire and passion, okay, multi-marker naturally does that. So it's designed for both men and women and features also exclusive other ingredients, other roots and barks and enzymes, okay, that help to improve our mood. There's no way if you don't have a positive mood, you cannot be in the mood to initiate sexual activity. You can't. If you're upset, you can't be in the mood, right? But it helps to relax, all right? Because there's more blood circulation. So one of the things that you also need to also appreciate about Forever Multi-Marker, of course, if you don't have our cardio health, which is not available right now, marker is available. Marker can provide Q10. Okay? If you don't have our or your client cannot afford, or don't say, okay, I do not have the money to buy Aggi Plus now. You can buy multi-marker. You can now see the multiple effects that customer of you can have. Okay, apart from improving their reproductive health, all right, apart from improving, their cardiovascular health, they also improve their sexual health, which is also very, very important. They also improve their mood, and that's the important thing. Okay, also improve our mood. So please, coenzyme, our coenzyme Q10 is a very, very essential component, the L-arginine, and that's why I love multi-marker. Okay, so it's very important, but not only for men, but also for women. So for every man, you should have this as part of your pack. All right. So I say men should have a pack, and the main vitality pack, and these are this supplements that I'm sharing. These 4 supplements I'm sharing should be part of that, vitality pack. I'll give us one bonus. That's one bonus that I've put in this presentation that will enhance the benefit of all these supplements that I'm talking about. So let's go to the third one. So this is one of my favorites. All right. So if you and this is our what? Forever Bee Pollen. Now, if you struggle with energy, maybe you wake up during the day, you don't have as much energy. One of the critical things that you need to know is that most likely if you wake up, you don't have much energy, that means you do not have a nice sleep. You do not have what we call in lifestyle medicine a restorative sleep. So you need to improve your sleep. But you know, as we go through the day, our energy also wins. But if you want to maintain a solid super strength and energy throughout the day, all right, you need your B pollen. All right. So if you also, of course, we need energy to function in our sexual health. We also require energy. So forever bee pollen is a superfood. All right. Is a superfood. This is the food that the bee workers and soldiers feed on. I used to remember when I was in secondary school, the title of our school magazine is The Busy Bee. Okay, the reason why we title our school magazine Busy Bee then is that we had a lot of beehives around my secondary school. In fact, it was a lot of challenge, a lot of honey. We used to go, you know, the sting the devil out of us. The bee is always busy. Now, if the bee doesn't have a lot of energy, it will not be busy. Okay, so the food that the bee eats is the bee pollen. All right, the bee pollen. So our forever bee pollen contains pure bee pollen, and forever has also blended it with what? With honey. All right, so they added honey to it. Of course, honey is a natural energy giver. Of course, what does honey contains? Contains fructose. All right, it's a contains natural sugar that if our body metabolizes and is used to generate what? Energy. Now see that combination. Remember I said in forever you always thinks of a synergy, okay? How to bring out the best from every nutrient, every supplement that we get, all right? Now, our bee pollen is a key essential that you should have. It contains a lot of protein. That is actually the only food that bees eat, right? It contains a lot of protein, all right? It contains a lot of essential amino acids, all right? It's not all amino acid that our body produces, all right? For example, our body does not produce the L-arginine that I spoke about. We need to take it externally, all right? Our body cannot generate it. When we take it, that we need to. So it's not all amino acids. And amino acids are the final breakdown of proteins, all right? So it also contains what? This amino acids contains essential carbohydrates. Of course, what does carbohydrates give to us? Carbohydrates provide us the natural energy that our body requires, all right? So when you are giving someone bee pollen, when you are saying, oh, you need bee pollen, if you want strength, you know, some men think that the way they can show their strength is by how many rounds that they go. Well, if you are dealing with such kind of men, bee pollen will be an essential in their kit. Okay, it will be an essential in their kit. It contains vital vitamins. Okay, it contains vitamin B, particularly B6. All right, so in B pollen contains vitamin B. All right, it contains also essential minerals. All right, we're going to be speaking a lot more about minerals, but the essential minerals like manganese. It contains zinc. Okay, which are essential minerals that is inside bee pollen. So it gives you a holistic. Now, why do all these things work? It's simple, because that is what the cells in our body requires, all right? That's one of the key ingredients that are the cells in our body are essential. So bee pollen is an essential that we can sell. So it's not only even for sexual health. I'm talking about men vitality, but anyone that requires energy. You know, somebody is saying that, oh, I'm always low on energy. The person should take bee pollen, all right? The person should take bee pollen. Take it, you know, frequently, you know, two of those tablets 3 times daily will help the person to naturally also stimulate the body to produce the, you know, help to stimulate also the mitochondria. Remember what I talked about of a multi-marker. So multi-marker, I used to know that for multi-marker when we used to talk about it. So you take it 30 minutes before when you want to, you know, have sex. No, I said take your multi-marker regularly. Okay, that's my old statement. Take it regularly. So you don't wait when you take it regularly. Okay, two times every day at list is an essential and give you all this. And same, 3 times for B pollen. So let me go to the final product I want, which is the product we all pretty much know, which is what? Forever Nature Men. Forever Nature did a lot of research. Is the what is the difference between Forever Nature Men and Forever Immune Blend? Well, I usually will explain it this way, all right? Essential and trace minerals. So I know that in science, you heard about vitamins and minerals, all right? Vitamins and minerals, all right? So the minerals, the vitamins and minerals function in our body as enzymes and coenzymes. And what do enzymes and coenzymes do in our body? They facilitate processes, facilitate energy generation, facilitate growth, facilitate the utilization of nutrients. Okay, if you remove minerals from the body, if you don't have minerals from the body, you cannot convert the food you eat to energy. It's not, you just eat the food, the body will not even be able to break it down to the essential nutrients, to that glucose, to that amino acid that is required. The body requires minerals, okay? There are essential minerals, all right? So in that bit, the minerals are broken down into 2. You have the macro minerals, okay? And you have the micro, which is small, what we call trimming, helps to promote overall well-being. Now, remember that we are looking at men's vitality. So if you are taking most of our product, you get additional benefit across every other system in your body, okay? Including your brain health, including the heart health, the health of your intestines, your muscular health, and all the other health, right? So what nature means is, why is nature mean part of the men's vitality kit? Is because it supports muscular function. Of course, we know that our penis is made up from what? It's muscle. That's what it is, actually. All right. It don't only support that, it also support hydration. All right. Hydration is how much, when we are dehydrated, our skin easily will feel wrinkled. It is easy. You see, our skins, when you are dehydrated, look at your skin. You will notice that naturally your skin is, why? Because the skin is closed so that it will reduce the loss of more water. Of course, we know we lose a lot of water, but when you are well hydrated, you see your skin is glowing. Each cell is functioning optimally. Waste is being produced. Waste is easily able to be carried. All right. Now, nature means contain 10 essential and trace, minerals. All right. So, of course, I've spoken about the micro, I've spoken about the trace, and some of these minerals. Let me see. Some of these minerals, include zinc, include manganese, include selenium. Okay, these are not vitamins. All right. Include iron. Now, let me tell us one thing. Okay. Every person, as everybody that is listening to me here, all right, is nutrient deficient. Everybody. Every single one of us, we have a nutrient deficiency. And let me also explain further. Anyone who has any disease, who is sick, has multiple layers of nutrient deficiency. And this is simple. It's simple, all right? In my practice, as a lifestyle medical practitioner, we run some investigations I'm able to do. everybody, and you can tell some of us iodine. Some of us don't have, some of us have iodine deficiency. Some of us have iron deficiency. Some of us have zinc deficiency. Some of us manganese deficiency, magnesium deficiency. There's so many. All right. Not only that, some of us are also deficient, maybe it's B12. Some of us, all right. So we take our Forever Nature, we take our supplements. We are helping the body to bridge the gap, okay? Because we are not getting enough from the food that we naturally eat, because of a lot of times because of how the food were grown, because of a lot of times because of how the food were also produced, particularly if we eat out all the time. Most of us who eat out all the time. One thing that you need to understand, that most restaurants, most bookers are not thinking of your health when they are making their food. They are thinking of their bottom line, okay? So they want to make it as nice as possible, overcook it, add too many things, all right? So they're not thinking of your own health. So the reason why, one of the things I tell my clients that, look, you are nutrient deficient, so you need a supplement. You need a supplement because you can notice how well that your body is not performing optimally. All right. So you have the micro and micronutrients. The macronutrients are the ones your body needs in high amounts, the big nutrients. Okay. So like your magnesium. All right. Magnesium is very essential for the muscle. Okay. So sometimes we have calcium, okay, which are also essential for the bone and the muscle. All right. So sometimes you just notice that your muscles are twitching. Your muscles are twitching, and you easily have muscle pull and all that. The muscle begins to contract, of course, because your body, your muscular function is deficient in essential minerals, fully packed in nature mean. All right. So our muscles also function a lot in terms of helping our circulation. What most of us don't know is that it is our muscle, the function of our muscle, that helps the circulation, support blood to be. But if it's going from our legs upward, gravity is pulling it down. So, but our muscular function, okay, helps to push it. So you need to have excellent muscle. Let me also give us another tip. Muscle mass is a marker for longevity. Okay, muscle mass is a marker for longevity. Have you noticed that as people get older, they begin to lose their muscle mass? They become, somebody that was bigger before becomes more asthenic. He's losing his muscle mass. It's a marker. The more you maintain your muscle mass, the more likelihood you're going to live longer. Okay? So please understand that macro minerals, our body requires them in large amounts, and of course they help in muscular function. For example, our electrolytes that also help to regulate the fluid balance and hydration. All right? The micro minerals, all right, that we call trace, are needed in smaller amounts. Okay? Now, because we need them in smaller amount does not make them less important. They are actually very important. If you are deficient in them, there's a deficiency in a function in your system. For example, zinc. All right? Of course, zinc is a catalyst for over 100 enzymes. Like I told us that enzymes and coenzymes are made up of vitamins and what? And minerals. And of course, they assist in all biological function in our body, protein synthesis, DNA repair, energy generation, all this is so nature made. So how does this help in our men vitality? Because these are essential. Because if you take all the supplements that I've said and you are lacking in the essential trace and micro minerals, those vitamins, those nutrients that you've introduced to your system will not function optimally. So to ensure that it is functioning optimally, you actually need your Forever Nature made. Now, to the bonus that I talked about, there is something that if we continue to take, in addition to this, it will facilitate the faster delivery of all these nutrients to the essential places that we want them to be, okay? To the essential places that we want them to be. And that is this wonderful product that we have, our gold product, which is what? Our Forever Aloe Vera Gel. Now, our Forever Aloe Vera Gel contains 99.7% aloe vera gel, the inner aloe vera gel. What Forever does, Forever ensures, in fact, to just prove, let us know that the Forever farm, Forever owns the farm where aloe vera is grown. In fact, Forever is the largest grower of aloe vera in the world. We all know that, right? And Forever ensures, and our farm in Dominican Republic has been certified 100% organic. Now, let me explain to, I used to give an analogy for for people here in Abuja. I used to tell them to go to a particular market. Okay, if you go to that particular market, it's a vegetable market. It's the market for fruits and vegetables. I tell them, go there. When you get to that market, all right, ask for spinach. Okay, and ask for spinach that is grown from organic farm. And I tell you, if they sell spinach, the regular spinach, 1,000 naira. The one from the organic farm is 5,000 naira per bunch. Okay? Because what it means is that there are no pesticides, no fertilizer, no additives, no chemicals, absolutely nothing. Because they use organic manure, naturally generated manure. Okay? So our Forever Aloe Vera Gel has none of this. Okay? No preservatives, no additives. All right? And Forever has the patent of stabilizing the 19 inner, as you know, when you open a Forever Forever bottle and taking it, just like you cut the aloe vera leaf, you cut it of that Babylonian milk, and you're actually sucking the gel inside. That's actually what we have taken. Now, why is this very, very important? Of course, we know it has naturally cleansing ability, right? But why it's important for all these supplements is because it cleanses our intestinal wall, right? And ensures that our intestinal wall is able to maximally absorb the nutrients. Okay? Maximally absorb the nutrients. And the higher, the better the absorption, the better, okay, this nutrient gets to their desired destinations. All right? So it promotes a whole lot. And I always tell people that, okay, as you are letting people, selling your supplements to our friends and helping them, that you need to improve the vitality of your, or improve your meal's vitality. Our Forever Aloe Vera Gel will essentially support you to be able to do this, to be able to get these nutrients to where all of this is required. Thank you very much, everyone. I think that's the last of my slides. Thank you. Over to you, Kelechi. If there are questions, you let me know.